38 goals, going from 8 to 38. This is your opening faceoff, and we are underway. Thompson pulls the draw back. Skinner with a quick cough up, and here come the Oilers. McDavid pulls free, dishes back to Ceci. Now Nurse. McDavid, little spin move, dropped in his tax back door, and Kane can't finish.
Power play for the Buffalo Sabres.
Middlestad able to pull the draw back to Dahlin. 4-on-3, and he shoots and scores. Rasmus Dahlin has scored in the first 3 games of this season, and he's given the Sabres a 1-0 lead at the 4-minute mark of the first period.
Goals in 3 straight, and this is a zinger. Just walk the line, find it, and I mean, that's just beating the goaltender, to be honest with you. Look at the flex in that stick when he snaps it onto the net. Just uses that torque. He knows he has a presence right beside the net, so you're either looking for a deflection, but he picks the corner in the process. It's Middlestad that's right there.
Didn't need much time there. Tuck with a drop pass over the line. Thompson still 4-on-4. Backhander save made by Skinner. Lead pass, Draisaitl. Odd man rush coming. Nurse will join. Centering pass. Nurse scores. We are tied. What a response. 23 seconds after Dahlin's power play goal. Nurse, the equalizer.
He just didn't have that mobility, but we've seen him activate and jump up so many times already early in the season. He's the one that starts this off. Little pass wide to Draisaitl. He knows this puck is coming back. No question about it. Head up for Draisaitl. Perfect little feed, and he slips it under the right pad.
Here's Draisaitl, who led the league with 24 power play goals a year ago. Still twirls to McDavid. Beautiful feed in front. Hyman could not finish as flashing out the stick was there. Comrie. Lyubushkin attempting to clear. Nugent Hopkins tried to hit Hyman. Brushed out to McDavid. Around Cousins. Now Lyubushkin centers. Draisaitl centers, and what a save on Nugent Hopkins with a right pad by Comrie and a clear by Cousins. At 4 minutes of this first period, Nurse tied it 23 seconds later. And that's where we're sitting. Draisaitl, neat pass, barely denied by Comrie. Rebound and another save, Comrie on Jesse Puljujärvi from point-blank range.
Yeah, that's what makes him so effective. He's rangy, but he has those great hands in tight as well. Why he broke out last year, as you mentioned, with 38 goals.
Here's Leon Draisaitl. I'm assuming radii is the plural of radius. More than one radius has to be radii, doesn't it? Power down the middle, bumped in by Tuck. Ryan Murray gathers, clears ahead for Evander Kane. A 3-on-2 here. McLeod stays onside. Yamamoto! Denied. That might have caught pipe. Canucks first team in the history of the league to lose 4 games in a row where they led by 2 or more goals. Puljujärvi wide with a slapper off the rush. And here's Thompson. Drag move to the middle, to the net. What a goal! And what a finish around Stuart Skinner. The Sabres regain the lead 2-1.
220 pounds. This is a great backtrack by Draisaitl. He tries to lift the stick, but because of the quick hands, that's going backhand back to forehand, and that long reach just wraps it around Stuart Skinner with Darnell Nurse draped all over him. There's the first chance. He eludes that stick and then protects and tucks it home. What a goal. And Tage Thompson still was able to find and navigate himself to the net.
Dylan Cousins battling for position, managed a shot that might have clipped the outside of the post there against Stuart Skinner. Here's a backhand centering pass off the tape of Middlestad, intercepted and brought back by his fellow number 37. Oh, what a huge hit on Dylan Holloway. Yamamoto ahead for Draisaitl. Just out of the reach of Yamamoto, and now the Sabres have a breakaway. Walking in, Peterka scores. That's 2 goals in 3 NHL games for J.J. Peterka.
Yeah, paced everybody down the American Hockey League last year for the Rochester Americans, led the team in scoring, and he's off to a great start this year. And another pass through the middle of the ice that goes the other way on the transition. This is Edmonton feeding that transitional game. We saw the one by Draisaitl. It was a 2-on-2 on the Thompson goal. He made a great individual effort this time. Peterka goes in all alone on a nice little stretch pass after the turnover and picks that short side right there. Quick little release. 3-1 Buffalo.
I think we're moving to pickleball. Here's Puljujärvi punching ahead. Hyman, a shot denied. What What a save by Comrie as Hyman has drawn a penalty for holding the stick. Hyman's first NHL goal against the Sabres, March of 2016. Nugent Hopkins to Evander Kane, could not slide it underneath the right pad, and the Sabres were able to get the clear. Yamamoto looking to hit Puljujärvi. Nurse maintains the zone, then poked away by Alex Tuch. It's going to be a breakaway on Stuart Skinner. Wrist shot denied, and Skinner keeps the Edmonton Oilers very much in this hockey game.
What a backtrack by Nurse.
Barry slapped it down low, Ryan McLeod. Puljujärvi pulls his way in, quick shot, Draisaitl, and another beauty stop by Eric Comrie. Knows he has Puljujärvi as he hits the line, regains against Dahlin, dropped it to Nurse, and that just whistled off the side of the net. Had a look, could not lift it over the pad, and now you've got Jeff Skinner hustling down the middle with a wrist shot fought off by Stuart Skinner. Oilers trailed 3-0 in their opener. Hyman to Draisaitl, circling. Hyman tried to unload, came free, a backhander save, point blank on Nugent Hopkins. He wasn't in the middle of the ice. Here's Nugent Hopkins stepping up. Hyman trying to make the Sabres pay. It's loose in front. A shot denied against Nugent Hopkins. Battle for Nugent Hopkins scores. Loose puck, fired in.
They finally broke through, and there was a ton of bodies around Comrie again. Eventually, it's Nugent Hopkins with maybe the fourth opportunity on this plate. There was two by Hyman, there's another one, and eventually it's Nugent Hopkins that this puck bounces to. One, a second whack at it, two saves off the left pad.
Look at McDavid.
And McDavid digs that puck out in tight space, bodies everywhere. Beautiful little backhand pass to Nugent Hopkins, who opens up.
Draisaitl behind the net for Kane. Now it's McDavid. One-timer, Bouchard wide. Rebound loose. Here's Draisaitl in front. Hyman. Kane cannot score. And Comrie's got it. Peering inside. Curling behind the net. Draisaitl bumped off his stick. Hyman with 12 seconds. Moves it to the middle. Sabres will have a chance to clear. Skating it out is Cousins. Ahead for Tuch. The net is empty. And Tuch scores. And Buffalo's going to survive and win this hockey game as it's 4-2 with 4.9 to go.
And that forcing tonight is why they're going to win this hockey game. We talked about the two turnovers that led to goals because of the pressure of the forwards, and here again in the corner, it's the stick on Draisaitl behind the net.
And that will be all. The Edmonton Oilers, a furious third period rally, unofficially 24 shots on net.